I know that on a day like this, a day that I also like to refer to as a big sad day, anything, even the smallest activity, can feel like an insurmountable task. The following are just suggestions of things that have sometimes helped me and that I hope can help you feel more comfortable as you get through this day. And if even one of the suggestions that I have can help you get through today with a little bit more ease and a little bit more kindness to yourself, then that will be my mission accomplished for this video. Equally, if none of the 8 upcoming things seem at all actionable to you, if all of them feel completely out of reach and way too much, that is also okay. If all you do is end up watching this video and going, nope, I can't do any of those things today, that's cool. You can just stay where you are, continue watching YouTube and just exist. Before we get into it, I want to say the following just in case you need to hear it today. Depression is real. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You have a real mental illness that has physical manifestations. Depression is an inflammatory illness, and the inflammation that your brain is experiencing is the reason you are struggling so hard. There's a really good TED Talk on what depression is and how we can go about helping ourselves and each other. I'm going to link that down in the description for a day where you are more open to learning and taking in information if it does interest you. For me personally, the realization that depression is not only something that happens in my head and is this vague mental problem, but is something that manifests physically and is very much a bodily illness in the same way that anything else is, has really helped me be kinder to myself. 1 in 4 people in the Western world of our generation and younger, meaning millennials and anyone born after, will have experienced depression by the time they are 25. I say this so that you can hear that you are not alone. There are many people out there who are struggling. So the following is a list of 8 gentle ways that I hope can help you be more comfortable today. Take them or leave them. See if one of them seems like something that you can do. And without further ado, let's get into it. First on the list is actually not something to do, but something to not do. I ask you for yourself to let go of any shame that you might be feeling. We all know the spiral of, I feel terrible, but I should be doing all these things. I should be productive in all of these many ways, but I just can't bring myself to. All it does is create a hurdle for yourself, an inner fight that you don't need to be fighting. Accept that today has been claimed by depression, by your brain. Today is not yours in that way. It belongs to rest. It belongs to healing. Today is not a day to get shit done. And hopefully, me saying this out loud to you will help you accept that and just let go. Let go your grip of all the things on your to-do list. They are for another day. They are not for today. You deserve to be gentle to yourself. You deserve kindness towards yourself. You deserve understanding and rest and time and space. The only thing you need to do today is be. The second thing on my list is once you have called in sick to work or made yourself unavailable for any commitments that you have today, put away your phone. Put it on silent and place it in a drawer somewhere. Because the last thing that your brain needs today is the roller coaster of dopamine hits that is social media. The last thing you need today is to be sucked into your phone and spend all day scrolling perhaps looking at other people living their best lives, or not even taking in whatever is happening on TikTok. It's such an overload on our brains and our attention spans and our energy that if you do one thing for yourself today, let it be that. Put away your phone. I'm not saying don't be on screens, but social media is for another day. Third, top tip, put on silly music or atmospheric music so that you don't have to be alone with your thoughts. I know that often it's the quiet and the stillness and the nothingness that drags me down. And there are so many cute and or just otherworldly YouTube playlists out there. I'm gonna link my favorites down below that just give you something to listen to, something to have on in the background. The added bonus of that is that most of these playlists come with cute doodles to look at while they're playing, or a landscape of like a witchy forest that just might be something that's nice to look at. Maybe try that. Maybe try putting on one of the playlists down in the description and see if it does anything for you. Number 4. This is where we start with things that are actually things that you actively do. The next time you get up, presumably to pee, open a window and breathe in some fresh air. Let your lungs have a little bit of air, because often depression pit days are days where we are in a stuffy room and, we don't feel like seeing the sunlight or whatever. Do this for yourself. Just open the window, let in some fresh air, and then while you're at it, go over to your wardrobe, drawers, whatever, and put on some fresh underwear. A simple way to be a little bit more clean and comfortable is to take off your worn underwear that you had on overnight and just put on a fresh set. Fresh air, fresh underwear, and hopefully you'll already feel a little bit more comfortable. Number 5, water. If you have a refillable water bottle on your way back from the bathroom, fill up that water bottle and just have it next to you all day long. If you don't have a refillable water bottle, get a big glass or something, doesn't matter. Any vessel that holds water will do, so that when you feel a little bit better tomorrow, hopefully, you won't wake up parched. Which brings us on to point number 6, which is to eat something. None of this has to happen quickly. You are so welcome to take your time and take it slow. Next time you need the bathroom, maybe grab something to eat in the kitchen. Anything that is nutritious in any way. If it's only nutritious in the way that it has calories, totally fine. Grab a cereal bar or a banana. Maybe if you live with someone, you don't even have to do it yourself. Maybe you can ask them, or get your phone out of your drawer to text them and see if they are willing to make you some toast or heat you up some leftovers and bring them to you. It doesn't have to be a meal, okay? Just something to eat. Anything. And even if it's chocolate, then it's chocolate, it's fine. Similarly, if you live alone, you might want to order something, either groceries or an actual meal. And if it's only one meal today, that is fine. One meal is better than none. And maybe the next time you go to the bathroom, this is now your 3rd bathroom trip, maybe you wash your face. Maybe you brush your teeth. If that's too much, if that doesn't feel attainable, that's okay. But maybe the next time you're in the bathroom, you feel like splashing yourself with a little bit of cool water. Maybe you want to brush your teeth. If not, maybe just rinse your mouth with some mouthwash. Very basic, super slow. And again, if any of the things that I say seem insane and completely overwhelming today, I hear you, I see you. You don't have to do any of them, but you deserve the kindness that is giving yourself drink and giving yourself food and meeting your basic needs, even when it's hard. And last but not least, is to give yourself the space today to do one thing at a time and listen out for what you might feel like doing. Often for me, on depression days, I sleep quite a lot, which is actually good, I think. I think sleep gives our body and our brain an opportunity to rest and reset. So if all you do today is take a nap, that's cool. Maybe you want to watch your favorite comfort TV show, also cool. But the benefit of having put our phone in our drawer is that now you will actually watch it or close your eyes and listen to it, and not at the same time waste energy and focus and drain yourself scrolling social media. And a top tip I have for if you do decide to watch something is decide what you want to watch before you open Netflix or Amazon Prime or wherever you watch your favorite show, to avoid information overload and decision fatigue. Maybe your body wants to move a little bit. Now, hear me out. I'm not suggesting you do press-ups or go for a jog, don't worry. But there is a yoga YouTuber called Yoga with Cassandra who does a lot of yin yoga, and yin yoga is designed to help you relax and settle. And most of yin is passive stretches and lying on your back. Cassandra has a couple of playlists specifically called things like lazy yin and yin to reset your nervous system, which mostly are lying in different positions, hugging a pillow. So if that kind of super gentle movement is something that might feel good, give it a try. Maybe you want a cup of tea. Maybe you want to get a pen and paper and do some journaling. And if you feel like doing absolutely nothing, just lying on your back and staring into space, totally fine. I have 2 more suggestions that are not for today. They're not for a depression day. These 2 are for days when you feel more stable and more ready to do things. Number 1 is to set yourself up a little depression kit. A box or a drawer with some basic stuff. Fresh underwear, cozy socks, maybe your favorite pajamas, maybe your favorite tea, an energy bar, some chocolate, things that can sustain you throughout a depression day where you don't have to go around your home and scramble them all together. They're already all in one place. A clean, reusable water bottle, maybe some food items that are super low effort to make, like instant noodles or instant porridge, that are at least have some carbs and some minerals and a little bit of water and calories to fill you up a little bit without having to do anything really other than put water in a kettle and boil the kettle. Or maybe you keep a small supply of microwavable meals in your fridge so that the next time this kind of a day comes round, all you have to do is put your ready lasagna in the microwave and you have a warm meal. And if you do decide to do that, write yourself a little note to put on top of all of your depression kit items and write an affirmation on it that is something that you need to hear. For example, today will be slow and that's okay. Or you're not lazy, you are struggling. Or anything else that is something that might make you feel a little bit more okay with the day ahead. And the second thing is that if this is a regular occurrence, if you have these kinds of days, even semi-regularly, speak to someone about it. Either your doctor or find yourself a therapist. There are many ways to help yourself and get help. The first thing that pops into people's minds is one-on-one talking therapies, but also, there's group therapy, there's medication, which is far less scary and far less stigmatized, thank goodness, now than it used to be. if you need to hear it. I am someone who has benefited from medication and continues to benefit from medication. And you know, often at the root of depression are lifestyle changes that need to be made. But I know what it feels like to be in a place where you don't have the energy, the space, the inner discipline to make changes, and getting help in the form of talking therapies or medication or anything else might just be the thing that you need to get you back into a place where you can start making changes, and the changes that you need. I hope that this little video could be a little help in getting you through today. I hope that even one thing I said resonated with you and made you feel a little bit better about yourself. If there's anything that you know from experience works for you and helps you through days like this, leave a comment and share with me and anyone else reading it what worked for you. And yeah, if you're still here watching this, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this content and decide to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.